So today's topic is aromatic living through nutrition and aromatherapy. Before I started my presentation, I got the same question which as I was about to start with it. What is a smell? When a baby is conceived within 10 weeks, the smell sensation is established in the womb itself. And from then onward, throughout the life, the smell becomes a power. And why? Let us see why. It is your limbic system in the brain. And forget about the aroma and all these things, but it is the one of the most powerful system of the brain which protects you from any danger from the environment. So that means it is the system which makes you to live a life, whatever way you want. And why it is also important? Because it has two small components, hippocampus, that is a seat of learning and memory, and amygdala, that is a seat of emotion. I will try to combine both. Whatever you smell through food, through flowers, even through environment, even the dirtiest thing, whatever gives you the smell, that goes to your olfactory system and established in your brain, and that you never forget. And the emotion comes in wherever you see that something is given with love, you remember, because that love emotion is associated with that. That whatever is given through unfeelingness or whatever, not irritable, that sense is also established. So you always remember that person has given me the flowers. Okay, he's a very good person. He is giving me this thing, but not at heart, not from the heart. So you remember all these things. If I'm speaking in trying to speak in both the languages, तो हमारा जो लिम्बिक सिस्टम है ब्रेन का वो आपके स्मेल को कंट्रोल करता है और स्मेल के द्वारा आप अपने लर्निंग मेमोरी इमोशंस होते हैं और वही एक तरीका है जो अरोमा थेरेपी जो सदियों पुरानी हमारा साइंस है हमारी थेरेपी है वो आज भी काम करती है इसीलिए हम कहते हैं स्मेल इज अ पावर आप दूर कहीं जाते हैं कहीं से स्मेल आ रही है चलो उस कोने में जरूर से कुछ पक रहा होगा आप किसी के घर जाते हैं जो नोन घर होता है तुरंत रसोई में चले जाते हैं भाई क्या पक रहा है या तुरंत आप कहीं पे फ्लावर्स होते हैं गार्डन में क्यों जाते हैं आप बाहर उसमें क्यों जाते हैं वो इसीलिए क्योंकि आपके चारों तरफ जो एनवायरनमेंट है वो कुछ ना कुछ आपको वेपर के द्वारा आपको स्मेल दे रही है और जिससे आपको बहुत अच्छा लगता है चलिए क्या-क्या अच्छा लगता है आपको सो यू रिमेंबर स्मेल इज अ पावर See, I will connect here smell with the colors and the pigments so that you can understand how these two things are evolving together because that will affect your system, particularly your digestive system, because whatever food you are eating, one is for the consumption and one is for the inhalation. And both things are going inside your body. One is directly attacking your brain, and another is first reaching to your alimentary canal or digestive system. There are lot of bacteria are there. That is why in the large intestine, your gut health is also called as a second brain. So has to be a direct connection in two. So let me introduce myself to you. Most of you know me right now. And I'm nutritionist, aromatherapist, and work through Dr. Anjana's Nutroma Clinic, educationist at various platforms inside and internationally also. And my website, gifted by my brother, is nutroma.in. And my first book is My Life Achievement, is textbook of human nutrition, written along with Dr. Shobha Udupi. ex-director of SNDT Women's College. So today we are talking about main three aspects because these two topics are has no breadth and height. So we will learn, unveil the secrets to live a life nutritionally rich and aromatically fragrant. Powerful tips to manage lifestyle diseases. Aromatic ways to raise our happiness quotient. This is a new thing you can assess yourself, yours. Where are you? So today's meeting we are planned for the working professionals who are busy, do not have time, but still and should want to live healthy and happy life. Homemaker, those who are taking care of others, but not taking care of themselves. So they must listen it. Individuals who may be the students, who may be the living away from there, or who are frequently traveling away from home. Persons who are suffering from any lifestyle diseases, maybe like diabetes, hypertension, bone health, and so many things. And there are wide range of treatments available in the country and the world, maybe Ayurveda, homeopathic, allopathic, acupressure, acupuncture, yoga, meditation, massage. So here I would like to say one thing. Everything has its own value and depth. So we should not ignore one and go for one only. I consider personally that if you get some kind of disease or disorder or deficiency, that may not be only for one reason. There may be variety of factors which may be giving you the disease or disorder. So for something, if you are following Ayurveda, you can also follow the yoga. If you are following allopathy, you can at the same time follow some Ayurveda also. So in the mixture, but in today's, what we are focusing, which you cannot ignore what I told you in the beginning also, you have to eat the food. You are busy with the smelling aroma also. So we are talking about the nutrition therapy and aromatherapy. So let us move further. Most of you know what is nutrition. And here I would like to inform you again. Nutrition is not the food. Most of the people understand if I eat apple, I am eating the nutrition. That apple contains the nutrients. This will help you to have a good nutrition. Nutrition is whatever is your ingestion in the form of food, beverage, whatever you are eating, the process of absorption and utilization of that component of food and the nutrients is the nutrition. So it is a process of utilization of food in the body is the nutrition. It's not the food. So we have to be very careful. Okay. Now, most of you know the what is carbohydrate, protein, and fat, so that I am not starting again and again. But only three gives you the energy: carbohydrate, protein, and fat. And how you will get the real energy from that? In the presence of micronutrients also. Without the presence of micronutrient, you cannot have the energy for your utilization, maybe for your physical activity or maybe for your physiological activity. And there are range of vitamins, B vitamins, vitamin C, fat soluble vitamins, range of minerals, calcium, magnesium, selenium, range of minerals are there, and water has to be there. Around 60% of your total body is contains water, so that will channelize the movement of nutrients in the body. So now the nutrition science has advanced so long. So we are not focusing only on these six nutrients, but we are focusing on the bioactive compounds, which we are talking nowadays. Why food is healthy and being used for different kind of diseases because of the presence of carotenoids, terpenoids, phytochemical, flavonoid, polyphenols, tannins, xanthophyll, and dietary fiber. And all these are containing lots of, maybe more than 4,000, 5,000 types of antioxidants. And these I'm just mentioning the group of the compounds. There are wide range of compounds there. What they do it? I'm just giving the one example only, because nowadays in our side is carrot is very, very popular. And the old version, and by now most of the people must be knowing, the carrots are rich in vitamin A. We always tell our child to eat the carrot. They are good for the eyes. They are sweet in taste. So we use it as a raw carrot, gajar ka halwa, this and that. And here, but what I want to highlight here, carrot contains more than vitamin A. What that contains? Because the color of the carrots contains the carotenoid at large, which is, if we see, they are good not only for the eyes, but for the heart, bone, blood, vessels, strength. How? If a red carrot contain more amount of the lycopene, these names are only from the names I have taken from the phytochemical group, you can understand. Orange carrot is rich in lutein, which is good for the eyes, particularly the age-related degeneration of the eye, retina, says this kind of thing is good. Purple carrot contains lot of anthocyanin, and nowadays it is being advertised through eat blueberry. So whatever these colors, is not only from the carrot, from any food item, if you find these colors, so try to include in your diet, because these will affect your system, your organs, your functioning of the body, and it will prevent the free radical regeneration, and they are being used at pharmaceutical levels to formate nutraceuticals, functional food, etc. And most of you sitting here must be knowing the kanji word, which is very common near Holi. So that not only gives you the thing, but the probiotic also. It contains the probiotic effect due to the generation of the healthy microorganisms and give you the gut health and boost your immunity. So go ahead, Bess. So you must be, most of you giving me the complaints on and off in my clinic, that anxiety, boredom, whether they do not have any kind of problem, but they face these kind of problem. So with this kind of understanding, they will find some kind of solution. Hypertension, diabetes, joint pain, these are the common problem, not only in India or personal level, globally we are finding these problems.
Not very like maintained nahi hai wo
Here,
channel.
I'll show you this because half of the plate at international level, at India level, is filled with your colored food, fruits and vegetables. So mind it, you have to have on a regular basis. So this will half will provide you, just I showed you the phytochemicals, and half will provide you the nourishment. So even if you full your plate, half you will get the health and half you will get the nourishment. So both are needed to protect from the diseases. So these are some of the ways we are seeing with your aromatherapy treatments. Most of you must be knowing it also. I told you smell saves your life. So if you know that this is bad, so you will not eat. If you do not have the smell, you might eat it and you may fall sick. And it gives you the love, relationship. So Valentine days are coming on the way. So with your red roses with full of smells will give you. Aromatic kala has prevented your sickness and this immunity during your lockdown. So you are preventing yourself with smell. So just follow your nose. You don't have to do anything else, but still you have to learn more, because most of you are struggling to have a healthy lifestyle. She can't touch the toes, feeling bad. And this is my website, I told you earlier also. Why you are not able to do it? I know everything. I have the food, I have the thing, but I don't have the time to cook the food, to go to the office, and I'm just on the way. I am very much clutched by my habit. I don't want to change it, but I need the change. Without your changing your habit, how can you have your change in your lifestyle? So these are some of the examples. These are regularly observed in our society in every second or third house. So we have to be very, very careful if you want to have a good health and life. So these all are lifestyle, because many people ask, what is lifestyle? We'll learn that also. There may be the technical snag. You are spending a lot of time, lot of obstructions are there, and we are always searching for the proven path, whether this is proved or not, whether this is proved or not. So we do not want to spend so much of time, you go, because one size does not fit for all. We have to remember our nutrition or aromatherapy or health requirement of a 20-year-old person will be different from the health requirements of a 60-year-old person. And now let us come to an important topic. We all want to have a happy life. So these are some of the calculators are available. They just ask you not a question, but mark everything. At what level? Emotionally happiness, intellectual happiness, physical happiness, occupational, social, environmental, spiritual. All these dimensions of health are important. If all these dimensions are accepted and good at your side, then you feel very happy. But you have to be very careful. It is not always, it is always a fluctuating, but you should not go back. How we are going to go with this? So measure this your happiness quotient. But these are some of the dimensions to be happy. If I'm emotionally happy, I may not be environmentally happy. If I'm physically happy, I may not be. So person at this level of education may not be healthy enough for spiritual purpose. The person of age of 70 years may be spiritually happy, but may not be happy with the occupational because that person has retired. So that those kind of fluctuations may be there, but these things will make you feel happy. I now will try to say, when you are young or sometime, there are numerous excuses. I told you the reasons also for not doing the work. But when you really want to have your desired goal achieved, there are myriad ways to achieve it. So go with that. I'll give you some of the just few ideas what you can consume on the left side and what you can inhale or apply only. So on the green color are the foods which you can use for common problems like gas, acidity. So half lemon burned on the fire or guava and chew well. Lick that part. Chew well the fennel seed, mishri, coconut after meal. Hypertension, stop salt or sodium, and increase the potassium rich foods for time being, maybe the potato, banana, moong dal, etc. Headache, simple. Few apple slices, thin slices, just put some drops of ginger juice and eat it. You will be happy and your headache will be gone in few minutes only. Restlessness, cold, sleeplessness. Sleeplessness is very big problem nowadays. For variety of reasons which may be there, but you can have the 4-5 strands of saffron or 1 teaspoon of chironji, may call it taroli also. So these are the things you can in daily life you can have it, except few things you may be having many things at your home also. Of course, I understand you may not have the oils or essential oils, but many people are looking forward how to use them. And first thing, you must measure them in drops. Mix in some carrier oil, maybe the olive oil. So for feeling of boredom, you are not tired, you are not sick, but feeling bored only. Because when you are working, thinking of sleep, when you are sleeping, thinking of work. So those kind of things are fatigue are only due to the boredom, nothing else. So there you can inhale just lemon oil or 3-4 drops of lavender oil, put on a handkerchief and smell it. Cold flu, the inhalation with eucalyptus or peppermint oil is very, very common for a long time. Headache, just rub a few drops of peppermint or lavender oils on your temples. And if you are tired, really muscles are tired by any extra physical activity, you can rub 5-6 drops of lavender and 3 drops of peppermint together in a olive oil. So here you have learned how you can do it. So get ready to jump high and achieve your goal of being healthy. I would like to just share my experience and my experience of my clients also. First thing, wake up early. To do that, you have to sleep early. So lot of problem, lot of glitches, they have to finish their task, but you have to do some kind of management. Many of people are learning the management in the office, in the thing, but different
Wow,
thing.
wow, wow, wow.
Follow some rituals, maybe watering the basil plant, missing the thing, that's all.